What is the best yokai in your opinion? Stop the video and write your guess in the comments. Also, I asked this question in a Reddit post and we will see what these people talked about at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. To find the best yokai is a little complex. So I decided to take a look at these categories: Bossfights, Competitive, and yokai fights. For each category, I create a top 5, compare them, and kaboom, we have our winner! First, we start with boss fights. I think a lot of people would guess Shogunyan, but I disagree here. Shogunyan's skill is pretty crazy, and with a Devourer Soul, he definitely deals crazy damage. But after that, it kind of stops. If you look at a Lionheart or Komashura team, these go nuts. You can destroy Cat before she even gets the chance to do anything. Shogunyan can't be as powerful as them. And if you create an offensive team, then that's an issue. But Shogunyan is still better than Lionheart, because super aggressive teams are only good for Kraydel. If you face regular bosses, then it really shows the flaws of those teams. They are very vulnerable. And to use such teams in boss fights are just annoying and expensive. Your yokais will get fat from eating so many burgers at some point. That doesn't apply to Shogunyan teams though. As said, he deals great damage if you just give him a Devourer Soul, so just build a basic balanced team and that will work pretty well. You maybe use a team like that and it's not bad, especially if you're a beginner, just build a basic team like that. Elemental attacker are still better though. Ykw2, Sabio, and Komashura to be certain. You can boost their damage with Rayolites or Tiseldas. Plus, Ykw2's and Sabio's ability ignores the elemental resistances of any opponent, which is pretty sweet. These teams are more offensive than a Shogunyan team, which makes them a little more difficult to create. But if you do it right, then they do really well. Good, so these are the best. We still have another competitor, the Onis, except Orcanos. He is good, but no S tier. First up, look at these stats. The only bad thing is this ultimate, but to be honest, they would be way too broken otherwise, so that's fair. But well, Shogunyan and those elemental attacker, they go crazy, but Orcanos? He is a good tank, but that's it, right? No. Look at this badass team. I did not use any glitch or cheat. This is totally legit and you can recreate it yourself if you want. But that is not even insane enough. Did you ever wanted to create one team that is able to defeat any bosses, or even better, a team that could win against an even harder boss than the ones who already exist? Something even harder than Kraydel. So, in general, the Onis are the best yokai in my opinion. You can build crazy teams with them. These are my top 5. Okay, now that we have that, we need to go to Ykw2. I decided that my main focus should be the Platinum boss from the Sports Club. As for the normal low level yokai, everything defeats them. You can use what you want. And after some considering and asking a friend about his opinion, I came to this conclusion. Edit! So you probably don't get Panonoko, which is totally fine. So here's a quick showcase what you can use him for and why he is that good. So now we come to a topic which I can't judge. Competitive. I don't have that much experience there, so I just ask 4 people. Tuna, Quiet Entity, MrMeal and LSSZ. These players are the best I know, so we can consider their opinion as accurate. They say slightly different things, so I just show them all real quick. Competitive is a bit difficult to rank. Like Tuna was against ranking banned yokai. If you don't know, Yogon, Tuna's server is a Ykw2 and free competitive server. They also have their own spreadsheet, and for comp they have their own rules in which they ban yokai. This might sound lame on first glance, but there is a simple reason. They suck. No one likes to see Slimerman in a competitive match, so people agreed to not use him. He is of course not the only example. If you fight nowadays against someone, you won't see him or any other banned yokai. I still decided to include these yokai, simply because otherwise it isn't accurate to myself. So I went ahead and fused their rankings together, and that's the outcome. Yeah, it turned out to be the exact same like LSSZ and MrMeal said. But we are nearly done. What I need to do now is to compare all rankings. For that, I give every yokai on the rankings a number. First place gets 5 points, second, fourth, and so on. The yokai with the most points is our winner. If we have a tie, then I decide which yokai is stronger in my opinion. So, here are the best yokai Ykw2 has to offer. Now, let's see what other people think. Because as mentioned before, I made a post in Ykw2.